Hello and welcome to the channel and welcome to this Tempest of War game between the Thousand Suns and the Dark Angels. So Tempest of War, the mission that we drew from the deck today is Taken Hold. It's the simple one where you need objectives. If you have one objective you get 5 points, 2 you get an extra 5, if you've got more you get an extra 5, and then you get the points at the end of the last battle round if you went second. So standard sort of match play missions regarding the primaries. Speaking of the primary objectives, today we've got one in sort of near that crater / doorway there. We've got one the same on the other side. We've got one in the crater in the middle, some behind that rock, and one behind that rock, because they're all in tactical positions, kind of, because that makes sense. The deployment zone we've picked is Hammer and Anvil, so one down one end, one down the other end, 24 inches between us. That's nice and simple. And then the mission rules today is there's Pool of Dread, which means you can't do Insane Bravery. That's only really going to affect one of us. And we've got a second one because we picked the card that said discard that and pick 2 others. So the other one is Warp Lightning Storms, which makes sense when you look at the armies today. Essentially, at the start of each player's psychic phase, whether they've got psychers or not, it's regardless. At the start of each psychic phase, you roll a dice for each unit within range of objectives, and a roll of 1, they take a mortal wound. So there's lots of warp shenanigans going on today. One of us might harness it better than the other. As for the terrain, there's lots of line of sight blocking terrain everywhere. There's like little gaps in these, but I've tried to block them as best as I can. They're essentially line of sight blocking along with the rocks and things. Same with this one. There's little gaps, but line of sight blocking. There's craters. There's a big crater in the middle, one in each corner. They're going to be light cover and difficult ground. And then everywhere there's trees, not the bushes, but the actual trees, is difficult ground and dense cover. So -1 to shoot through and slow to walk through because there's trees in the way. That makes sense, doesn't it? Yeah. So that's the mission. That's the terrain and the rules and things like that. If you like the content, press like. If you want to see more, hit subscribe so you don't miss any. And if you want to support the channel more, check out Heritage 40k on Instagram and Patreon. And the guest for today is, you may have seen it before, it's
Hello.
Dark Angels John again.
I'm here.
And you've brought your Dark Angels again.
Surprise, surprise.
Yes, but they are different to the last Dark Angels.
Yeah.
And you brought a more mixed fun list today because it's Tempest of War. So you don't have to worry about building to secondaries. You just pick something that could potentially do everything.
Yeah, hopefully.
Because that's cool. Well, so I'm going to do everything or do nothing.
Yeah, probably going to do nothing.
So you got your Dark Angels.
Yeah.
I'm bringing my Thousand Suns. I haven't used my Thousand Suns for a while. I've been playing against other people's Thousand Suns. So I thought I'd get them out because the next time I play Chaos, hopefully the Chaos Space Marine coats will be out, and then I can actually just use Black Legion, or maybe Wild Ears, or something else. But Thousand Suns today. Would you like to run through your Dark Angels list, John? Oh, and by the way, before we get started, if people want to see pictures of your glorious painted miniatures, you can check out Absolute Astartes on Instagram. I'll put a link below because I'm nice like that. But what have you got today, John?
Right, okay. So, starting at the front, we have an Interrogator Chaplain.
Oh no.
He is my warlord today.
Okay.
I've given him the relic, the Mace of Redemption.
That's good against Chaos, right?
It is, yeah.
Mm.
Does mortal wounds against Heretic Astartes, so hopefully he'll get to use that.
Yes, it does more wounds against Fallen as well, which is interesting.
Yeah.
Are any of yours Fallen today?
No, of course not.
Well, when I've shot them, they might be Fallen.
They'll
be fallen over.
Down. Yeah.
But yeah, okay, so that does mortal wounds, and it's quite a good hitty stick.
Yeah.
What else has he got?
I give him the Wise Orator Warlord trait.
Okay.
And he's Master of Sanctity
Of
as
course
well.
he is. Yeah. Cool. And what litanies has he got?
So I've given him Litany of Hate, Litany of Faith, and the Mantra of Strength.
Yeah, because you've got to have the faith, the faith, the faith.
Oh.
Can we call him George Michael? That'd be
Sure.
cool. So you reroll hits, 5 extra shocks to mortal wounds, which is going to come in handy with the lightning storms going on today, as well as what I've got.
As well as, yeah.
A Mantra of Strength, make him into a beat stick with that Mace of Redemption.
Yeah.
So that's cool. Okay, what else you got?
So I've got Lazarus. I haven't used him in a while. He's quite a cool model, so I thought I'd bring him today. He also does helps against shrugs against mortal wounds, so It might come in handy.
Does he have a deny as well or something?
No.
No?
No.
Just a shrug.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got two ways of shrugging mortal wounds.
Yeah, he's also like, he's a captain, so he'll re-rolls of 1.
Yeah, reroll hit rolls of 1. Cool. Okay.
We have a Primaries Tech Marine.
Yes.
He's been upgraded to Master of the Forge, just for that extra repairing power.
Repairing power, yeah, because it's just extra 3 wounds on rather than D3.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I think previously you weren't taking that and you kept them rolling once.
I always roll once. So,
You're like, I want 3 wounds back on. So
yeah.
he's always putting 3 wounds back on, and he can point at a unit, a vehicle, and give them +1 hit, which is nice.
And that's
cool.
I haven't given him anything else.
Okay.
So Chief Apothecary. I've given him I've given him Teeth of Terror.
Oh, okay. So he's got a cool chainsword.
Yeah, I will have to check on that one now.
And Selfless Healer.
Selfless Healer, yeah.
So standard Apothecary, cheese Apothecary for all the extra cheese goodness.
So,
okay.
Troops, we've got 2 5-man squads of Intercessors with the assault
bolters.
rifles, yeah. Sergeant's got chainswords.
Cool.
10-man squad of Infiltrators with the Helix.
Helix gauntlet thing.
Yeah.
Nice.
Troops, we've got a 5-man squad of heavy Intercessors.
Yes. Have you got a heavy bolter in there as well?
Yeah.
And then they've got the heavy bolt rifle variants?
Yes.
So like the stand and shoot ones?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Oh, they're the rapid fire ones, aren't they? Heavy bolt rifles, rapid fire ones? For like extra strength or something?
No.
What have they got?
Oh no, they might be. Yeah, I've given them the rapid fire ones, yeah.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. Okay.
A 6-man squad of Blade Guard.
Yeah, because they're too good not to take.
Yeah.
They're really good.
That's
okay.
It. 6-man squad of Raven with Black Knights.
With the plasmas and the hammers.
Yes. One of them hasn't got a hammer because of points.
Oh, you can have it.
So...
They won't do anything anyway.
No.
Right. Okay.
We've got Redemptor Dreadnought.
And you're giving him the Gatling gun.
All the Gatling.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Didn't want to give him the plasma then.
Well, I might change my mind, but you know.
So he's got the Gatling gun, the Stormbolter's mini Gatling gun. And he's got the rocket pod as well?
Yeah.
Got all the toys?
Basically
cool.
everything, yeah.
Okay.
Redemptor Dreadnought. Not Redemptor.
Venerable
Dreadnought, yeah. With twin lascannon and missile launcher.
Yes.
And
What's better than hitting on 2s with las cannons?
Yeah,
right.
good.
And what's his thing?
Finally, the Nephilim jet fighter.
Yes.
So he's got the
gun.
Avenger Mega Bolter, whatever it's called.
Nice.
And yeah, lots of shots. He's got heavy bolters and some missiles.
So he's the shooty one,
yeah.
Not the one that gives up mortal wounds.
Mm.
There's one that gives up mortal wounds as well, isn't there?
That costs more in points. So.
Yeah, this is the one that flies around and shoots crap out of people.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. That looks pretty good. Nice mix. So you've got things like an infiltrate, you've got a bit of speed, you've got units that can sit around and do actions. You've got whatever secondaries come up, you should have something that can help you score the points. In theory.
Hopefully, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Thousand Suns. There's a battalion of the Cult of Time. Why the Cult of Time? Because I have a brick of Terminators and I don't want them to die. Right. So, let's start with the HQs. So, got Demon Prince. He's my warlord. I've given him the sword, and he has unyielding forms as his warlord trait. So he's -1 damage, and he has the conniving plate. So he has a 2-up save, and if you're in engagement range, you can only hit him with half of your attacks, which is nice. He's got the Twist of Fate as well by the warp, so he can take away vulnerable saves and make himself stronger and hittier. So his idea is he flies up to something, gets rid of its vulnerable saves, and then hits it over the head with a big sword. That's him. I've got Araman as well. He's really good. He's my go-to psyker for the powers that need to go off, because he can reroll psychic tests. So he's got Weaver of Fates, which improves invulnerable saves. He's got Presage, which is +1 hit, and Doombolt, which is like a smite, but it's just a straight 3 mortal wounds. That's him. I've got an Infernal Master. He's a bit like a chaplain, but instead of litanies, he has things called pacts. And you can only do 1 though, unfortunately. But the ones that he knows are +1 to strength for ranged attacks, and get rid of benefits of cover. So that could be interesting. I think it also stops Overwatch as well. So that's quite good. And then his psychic power adds range to my ranged attacks. So he's going to be buffing up shooting units. That's quite useful. For my troops, I have 3 units of 5 rubrics. One's got a soul rubric cannon. They've all got icons of flame. And then they've got different powers. They've got Firestorm, Temporal Surge, and Temporal Manipulation. So healing power, extra move power, and mortal wound power. Got the big unit of rubrics here with a soul rubric cannon and icon of flame as well. And they have the Cacodemonic Curse, or the Cocoa Pops Curse. Essentially, they can pick a unit and reduce their strength of their ranged attacks, which is useful. I've got a Rhino with a help launcher and a combi bolter, because why not? A bit of mobility might help when you're mostly a slow army. And then at the back here, we've got 3 Dreadnoughts. I've got 2 Hellbrutes, one with multi-melter, one with a plasma, and I've got a Contemptor with 4 las cannons and the missile launchers, because that's always fun. And when you're reducing AP with Armour of Contempt, what's better than also reducing damage? Just ask all the Death Guard players. So that's that. The Cult of Time power is essentially, if the unit casting it casts it, I can bring back a model or heal a model, which is nice. And then I've upgraded my, this is my block of 10 Scarab Occult Terminators. I've got 2 Sword Cannons, 2 missile launchers, down the guys with heavy weapons. And then, yeah, the sorcerer's been upgraded to have the Rites of Coalescence. So essentially in my command phase, you can heal one of them if one of them's injured. And then if I do the Cult of Time power, I can bring one back. And then if they cast a power on a 9 or more, there's a strap to then bring back another one to the unit. So it's a very unkillable brick of Terminators. And their psychic power is Glamour each, which can make a unit -1 hit. Probably themselves. So that's that. And then also my Infernal Master has my another relic, the Amphilytic Crystal, whatever it is, it's the crystal thing. Essentially, once per battle, you can pick a unit near him and they can essentially teleport across the board, which is very nice. So I've got a bit of mobility with that. I've got a bit of mobility with the Rhino if I need to get some guys in it and zoom them up the board. I've got Demon Prince, which can fly around, so I do have a bit of speed. And there are ways I can forward deploy as well, John, as you may find out. But as to you with your Infiltrators. Thousand Suns, for those who don't know, they get +1 to cast. That's their thing. And then they also have Cabalistic Rituals. So at the start of each of my psychic phases, I essentially work out how many Cabal points I have. I can spend those to buff up my psychic powers, make them more likely to go off or do a bit more damage or so on. Dark Angels, you get +1 hit if you don't move.
Yep.
You can only ever lose 1 to morale, but no more, because you're stubborn and defiant. And your Space Marines, you have tactical doctrines and things. So yeah, I think that's everything for the armies. John, is that everything? I think. Did you figure out which guns your heavy intercessors had? Is it the rapid fire ones?
No, I didn't look. Yeah, let's go for the rapid fire.
Yeah, they can sit at the back and just shoot stuff in. Cool. Okay. Okay. Awesome. All right, that's the armies. We've seen the board and the mission. We just need to roll to see who's going to be defender and attacker now, John. Do you have a 6-sided cube?
I do indeed.
Okay, so do you want to defend or attack? If you defend, you can pick which side and deploy first.
I'll let you deploy first.
Oh, okay. I will choose... I'll choose this side. Because the 3 in the middle are fairly central, and I'm already standing over here. So I'll deploy over here. Dark Angels will be over there. We will alternate deployment, and then we'll be back. Right, here we are. After deployment, the Thousand Suns down here, and a little bit there, and the Dark Angels there. So essentially, because I was deploying first, I spent 2 CP and stuck some Rubricae there. Because I could. And yeah. So I've got 10 Rubricae in the trees near an objective. That should be fun for you to try and kill. And I've got a big brick in the middle. Terminators, all the characters, Rhino with 10 dudes in it, and my Contemptor. And then a couple of Hellbrutes over there with another 5 guys near an objective there. There's an objective there, 1 here, 1 there. My plan is to hold those 3. But we'll see how that goes. Yeah, I've got 2 units of 5 rubrics without the Soul Rubric Cannon in the Rhino, because the Soul Rubric Cannon unit is over there. And yeah, that's my deployment really. It's fairly straightforward and simple. How about Dark Angels, John?
So heavy intercessors are They're on that objective.
Yeah, and you opted to give them the heavier
Heavy.
bolters, so they're extra AP, extra damage.
Yeah.
So that's cool. Okay.
Infiltrators.
Yeah.
Dreadnought.
Yeah, because you didn't really have anywhere to put them because you had enough stuff over there anyway, and you can't really afford to deploy over here because I already had.
Yes.
Sorry about
that. Yeah. Nephilim jet fighter, just shoved it in the middle there because
I can shoot it anyway.
So why not?
Why try and hide it?
I forgot to put those in.
So your characters with your blade guard.
Characters, blade guard, 5 intercessors. And you've got another 5 intercessors there. Dreadnought with Tech Marine.
Yes.
The cover.
And your Redemptor, you've swapped out the Gatling gun for the plasma because they're just better than the Gatlings now.
Now with the armour of contempt,
Yeah.
And the bikes.
And the bikes are over there. Cool. Okay. All right. Well, we need to see who's going to go first now, and then we need to draw some cards.
Yes.
So good luck to you, Sam. After you. Oh. Okay. So Dark Angels will be going first. We'll draw some cards, and then we'll be back.
Yes.
Okay, we're back after the Dark Angels command and movement phase and things. You drew some cards. You've got capture enemy outposts. You've got to nick the objective in my deployment zone. Extend battle line, so have your home objective and one in no man's land. That's doable. And overwhelming firepower. Kill 3 units with ranged attacks. You did spend a CP to swap one out and ditch one. It was tempting target.
Yeah.
And I picked that one. So you ditched that, which is understandable because I've got a lot standing near that.
I'm happy to get that.
So you got essentially stay where you are, capture one in the middle, try and capture mine, shoot stuff, easy peasy. And then you spent 3 CP to pre-move the bikes and then move them again to get them all out there because you want to try and take the enemy outpost.
Yes.
So that's what you're trying to do there with your Black Knights. And then do you want to talk through what you did with the rest of your forces?
So heavy intercessors stayed where they are. The infiltrators have moved up.
It's facing the wrong way.
The Venerable Dreadnoughts just poked us a little bit around the corner there so we can see some things.
Yes.
2 5-man units of intercessors have both advanced. So they've moved up more to get closer to the objectives there.
Yep, and to get more shots off and things.
So the Blade Guard and the characters have moved up. The Apothecary advanced, just so we can get closer to everything.
Yep, throw bandages at everyone.
Yep, and the Dreadnought and Tech Marine have just moved around.
Yeah, and the Tech Marine gave him +1 a hit.
Yeah.
And you got your Faith off, just in case some mortal wounds coming.
Up in the middle.
Yeah. That thing, the jet fighter.
That's the one.
So that's the end of your movement, yeah?
Yeah.
We've got some lightning storms to do now, John.
Oh, yay.
We need to roll a dice for each unit within range of an objective marker. If it's a 1, it's a mortal wound.
Right.
Do you want to start with my rubrics?
Go on then.
Roll a 1. Cool. Heavy intercessors. You're good. How many units have you got near that objective over
there? What range is it?
So within 3 of the edge of the objective.
So I've got 2 units.
2 units of intercessors. Oh, one of them takes a mortal wound, but does it? You've got 5 up shrugs to mortal wounds. No, you're fine. And then I've got my rubrics. Do you want? You can keep rolling because it's your psychic phase. Yeah. I've got my rubrics. They're fine. I've got a Hellbrute. It's fine. And that's it, isn't it? 'Cause no one's within range of that one. Don't think your bikes are in range. I think you're safe. I think that's it. Okay. So there's 1 mortal wound suffered, but it got shrugged off. Yeah. Because they had the faith. Got to keep the faith, John.
Got to have faith.
Well, at least we remember to do that.
Yes.
Now you can start shooting at me.
Okay.
What are you shooting?
Heavy intercessors into
the rubrics.
Into those, yeah.
Okay, well you stood still, so you get +1 a hit.
Yep.
But I'm in trees, so it's -1 a hit.
Oh. Okay.
Do I want to do anything on them? I don't know, you see. No, I was thinking about doing the -1 damage strat on my rubrics there, but I'm not going to do it. Mainly because it's free CP and it's only rubrics, so no. Anyway, carry on. You may fire at me, but you hit on freeze.
Okay, yeah. So we've got 4 shots from the whatever the heavy.
The heavy bolt
ones,
rifle
and
things.
then 2 shots from the heavy bolter. So the red.
Doesn't the heavy bolter have 3 shots?
No, not with this. Not with the heavy.
Oh, it's a different heavy bolter.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So you hit on freeze.
Yeah. So the 2 red ones are going to be the heavy bolter.
Okay. Well, you've only missed 1 shot. Right. What's the strength for these things?
Strength 5.
Okay, so freeze. They've all wounded. Okay. What's the AP of the different guns?
So it's AP2 normally, but we're in Devastator Doctrine, so we'll go to AP3, but
Back to AP2.
AP2.
And they're both AP. So that's the same for both of them, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, so the 3 smaller shots. Are they damage 1 or damage 2?
Damage 2.
Okay, so I'm not
And
getting
damage 3 for the heavy bolter.
Is that the only difference? Is it the damage? I'll just roll them all at the same time then. Damage makes no difference, I know what 2 means. So it's -2, yeah? Because up to -3, back down to 82.
Yeah.
So 5 up saves. I'll save 2 of them. You kill 3 rubrics. Okay. Ah. In fact, they won't go they'll just crumple over and die.
Yeah.
Well, I'll say die, they're just dust. All is dust. Do you know what you're doing next? Infiltrators?
Yes. So, I'll just check if any are in rapid fire. Right at the back. 2 aren't. Is it? Okay, let's get some dice.
Yes. Right, infiltrator bulk carbine things going into the rubrics. Hitting on 4s because of the trees.
Yes.
But 6s will auto wound because that's what they do. Got a few 6s there actually. That's quite good. You can get rid of all the 1s, 2s, and 3s.
Misses though.
There's another 2 there. And then you're looking for 4s with those. So you got extra 3. 7. It's a number of Nurgle, but there's each today. So there's no AP on that, is there?
Nope.
And then it's damage 1, so I get +1 to my save, 2 up saves. Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. Lovely.
All is dust. You're shooting at guys who've just risen out of rubble, basically.
Yes.
So that's your small arms done, basically. Well, on that flank, anyway. What are you thinking?
Venerable Dreadnought at your Contemptor.
Yeah? I mean, you're shooting past trees.
Yes.
You might want to hit. So you're hitting on freeze.
So, Twin Last Cannon.
1 hits. And wounds. 5+ invulnerable save. There we go.
Okay. Missile.
It hits.
It hits.
Wounds on 3.
Wounds.
So it's -2, -3, still 5 up. All good.
Ah.
I'll keep using that dice. The Battle of the Las Cannons has begun.
I think.
What are you going to do with your plasma? What are you looking at?
Just seeing as the Gatling is range, but it's not. Plasma's going into Terminators.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay, no, I'm not going to do any strats or anything.
No, sure.
Yeah, because you're back to hit on freeze again because of the trees. So I can always bring the guys back to life. I'll do have 8 CP. You know what? No, I will do it. Free CP. Reduce damage by 1 on the Terminators. Unwavering Phalanx.
Okay, right. So I'm supercharging.
Of course you are.
D6.
Well, it's minimum 3 because it's 10 the unit.
Okay.
You hit on freeze. You've got 2 hits. Wounding on 2s, I'm guessing. Strength lots. AP lots.
-4.
Yes, on 5+ invulnerable saves. So down to 2 damage each, but you have killed 1. Because it's normally 3 damage, isn't it? I think.
Yes.
So you've got a Terminator. How would? You might come back up again later.
Yeah, maybe.
Any more guns that are in range for you, Dreadnought, or is that literally the only one in range?
That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
Right home. You got your plane, your bikes, and your assault bolters.
Right, we just check your weapons for the old.
Right, we're back. Everything from the jet fighter is going to shoot into those 5 rubrics on that objective at the back now. Because you want to try and take that objective, and you also want to start killing units with guns.
Yeah.
So what are you starting with?
Right, I'm starting with the Avenger Mega Bolter. So 10 shots.
Cool. Hitting on 3s, I'm guessing.
Hitting on 3s, yeah.
You missed one, that's quite good. What's the strength? Was that weapon?
4.
Okay.
5. Sorry.
5, okay, so 3's to wound. That's not bad. 8. AP?
It'll be minus 1.
It's -1 at the moment, is it?
It's -1 normally, and then -2 for the Devastator, but then
Also, it's gone back down to -1, which becomes AP 0 because I'm in light cover. So, free up saves. But, it's damage 2, isn't it?
Yeah.
You just killed 4 of them.
Cool.
There's 1 left, John.
Good.
Maybe I should have saved my reduced damage by 1 strap for them. But I just love my Terminators so much. Okay.
Well, yeah. If you hadn't, I would have shot at the Terminators if you hadn't done that.
Yeah.
Damage.
But the Terminators would have had like 3 up saves or something.
Right. Twin Heavy Bolter.
Yes. Oh, it's not bad, is it? 3's to wound. 5 again. It becomes AP2, which goes back down to AP1 and they're in cover, so 3 up saves. He's just about died. Now, do I CP? That would be really annoying. Have you got any more guns on that plane?
Yeah, I've got 2 missile launchers.
Oh no, so you're going to kill him anyway. Right, well, they're dead. You've killed a unit.
Yay!
You've killed 1 towards overwhelming firepower. So you got your Intercessors, and you got your Knights. The Knights of Ni.
Right. All in range. Whoa.
Yeah, you can shoot a bunch of bolters that are going to ping off my Terminators. Go for it.
Right. So both units are going to fire at those Terminators.
Nice. So that's 30 shots.
Yeah, let me gather dice.
Yes. Right, 30 bolter shots through the trees into the Terminators. Here we go. Hitting on 4s. The advance and the trees. Rerolling 1s because Lazarus is in reroll range. Because he's Lazarus. And it helps a few of their shots find their mark. Right, many shots hit, wounding on 4s. With no rerolls. Let's count those up. 10 wounds came through, 10 12 saves. You've wounded one of them. One of them's on a wound. You took 2 wounds off 1. Okay. Many shots. Making light work. So it's just your Knights now, isn't it, really?
Just my Knights.
The Knights of Ni.
Yeah.
What are they going to shoot at?
They're going to fire at this Hellbrute.
There's a melter one.
Yes.
Okay. Did you want to supercharge in Weapons of the Dark Age of them?
Yes.
Because obviously I'm reducing damage, so there's no point just doing one of them. If you're going to do it, you need to do both.
Just do it all.
Do it all. Alright, the Weapons of the Dark Age have been turned on. They're holding down the trigger. Let's see how they go. One at a time, see if they even kill themselves. One with double 6s. Another one hits with both the shots. Next one. Oh, they're doing well. None of them have burnt their hands just yet.
Not yet.
I don't want to tempt fate or anything, John, but you're doing alright here. Oh, there we go.
Gone and done it, Alright, let's re-roll.
Are you going to CP that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Go. Cheeky. One of them's died anyway, but at least it's not 2 of them dead. Okay, so one's dead, and then you're wounding on 3s. Strength 8 when you supercharge. I think it's the Hellbrute. Oh, we've got quite a few 1s there, but it doesn't matter for wound rolls.
Oh, dear.
6. That's AP what?
3.
Which becomes 2, so either way it's a 5 up, because I've got a 5+ win bowl anyway. I've only failed 2 saves, John. So it's 3 damage going down to 2 damage. I've taken 4 wounds.
Oh, okay. Right, he's dead. Alright. Nice.
Beautiful. Alright. You've ticked off the Hellbrute now.
Yes.
He's going to get angry. You won't like him when he's angry. Might turn green. Is that your guns done?
Yeah.
I think probably, isn't it? Any charges, John?
I'm going to charge the...
Because you want to try and get to that objective, right?
Yes.
So do you want to charge that one?
Yeah, well I was hoping that would die and then I could just charge that one.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I suppose I'm going to have to.
Charging the Plasma Dreadnought, yeah?
Yeah.
You want a nice long charge to get over the crater and onto the objective.
Yeah.
But obviously you can pile in and things anyway. That'll be alright.
That's alright.
That'll do. Any other charges anywhere? Infiltrators into rubrics or anything?
Yes. Yeah, let's do it.
Let's have 2 shooting Marine squads punch each other, because that's gonna be over quick, isn't it? They'll be all day hitting each other.
No.
No. Okay. Alright, we'll move the bikes in. Right, the bikes have gone in like that. You're going to hit the Dreadnought on the back with some little mini hammers. And you're hitting all 3s with many attacks. And that's a lot of ones. Wow, just as well they didn't roll that many ones for their plasma shots, isn't it? Don't tell the guy who killed himself. And then you're only going to be strength 5 or 6? You're going to be winning on 5s.
Yeah, strength 5.
Yeah. But you weren't trying to kill this Dreadnought, you're just trying to get the objective. And only 2 wounds.
Well, I would have liked to kill it as well.
Is it just -1?
Yeah.
Well, it becomes AP0 then, doesn't it? So I'm going to enjoy the Armour of Contempt this time. Oh, I've taken 2 damage, which becomes 1 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
But you have succeeded in taking that objective, assuming my Dreadnought doesn't turn around and kill all your bikes. Let's find out. Okay, the Hellbrute's going to fight back. He's got 5 attacks, hitting on 3s. And he's going to be winning on 2s, so he's strength 12. And I can reroll 1s, because he's wounded and ticked off. Oh, didn't help. That is 2 at -3, which becomes -2, and there's 2 dead. 3 damage each. Splat. But you should still have enough to have the objective. Okay, so at the end of Dark Angel's turn 1, you've captured the enemy outpost. 5 secondary points. You've extended your battle lines. You've got your home objective and 1 in no man's land. 5 points. Overwhelming firepower. Killed 1 unit. You need to kill 2 more to get another 5. So Dark Angels are ahead 10 points to 0 as we go into Thousand Suns turn 1. Okay, so yes, it's 10 points to 0 to the Dark Angel. At the start of my turn, I drew my objectives and things. Battlefield Supremacy. Essentially, I need to hold 3 of the objectives at the end of my turn to get 5 points. Should be doable. I've got that one. I should be able to take that one back, and there's 1 there. Speaking of taking that one back, my other one was Storm Hostile Objective. Take back an objective marker. Again, I want to take that one back. So, yeah, that's doable. And then I picked up Investigate Sites. Wasn't interested. Spent a CP, got rid of that. No retreat, no surrender. Don't fall back. Don't fail morale. Fearless. And then don't move away from objective markers. That's fine, because I'm moving towards them, so it's fine. So let's try and do all of those. That'll be good. And then we'll be back after I've done my command and movement phase. And here we are at the end of Thousand Suns command and movement phase. Failed to get my pact off for my Infernal Master, but my Rites of Coalescence Terminator did heal the injured Terminator, which was very nice. Both the squads jumped out of the Rhino. The squad with the healing power has jumped out into the middle of the objective. And the squad with the Temporal Surge and the Move Again power have gone that way, just in case those Dreadnoughts need a bit of help. The Rhinos then advanced along this way, and the Demon Prince has come this way as well, which is nice. Giving a nice reroll all of these rubrics here that I've moved forwards slightly to make sure I'm on that objective. Over there. Terminator's characters, they've all just pushed forwards down the middle. Terminator's also in range of that objective as well, which is nice. Contempt has basically gone out of the way. And then my Multi-Melter Hellbrutes come over here to help out with the Plasma Hellbrute, which hasn't fallen back because I'm doing no retreat, no surrender. So, yeah, and it's a plasma, and I can't shoot into combat, which is annoying. I would have preferred if you charged a melter halberd, because I could shoot you in the face. But instead it's going to shoot you plain in the face.
Okay.
Alright. So, psychic phase, John. We need to do the wounds for the objectives now.
Oh, yeah.
So, Rubric Marines. Do I roll a 1? No. I think that's the only thing that's within range of that objective. Those Rubric Marines in the middle. Get a 1. Brilliant. So one of those is wounded. Man down. Oh, God. I'll sort it out in a minute. Terminators are fine. Your bikes in the corner are fine. My Hellbrute, that's in combat, is fine. Is the other one near enough? No, I don't think he is. Heavy Intercessors, they're fine. And then you've got what? 2 units of Intercessors?
Yeah.
So the one that's furthest away from me is fine, and the next one is fine. So the only thing taking a mortal wound was the people that were trying to manipulate the warp, essentially. Okay, fine, be like that. Right, I have 15 Cabal points. I'm going to start off with my psychic phase with some psychic powers, because that's what you do in the psychic phase. You use psychic powers.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Seems about right.
It does. Right, let's start off with Araman and his awesome powers. He's going to do Weaver of Fates. That's a 12. I don't really want to Pals of Araman, so let's reroll that. It's a fine, I'll just spend a CP to not suffer perils of the warp. Fine. So that's going to give my Terminators a 4+ invulnerable save. For some reason he wanted to cast on natural 6s. I don't know why. Presage, +1 a hit. 4, which is a 5. Now he can reroll, so let's reroll that. 5, which is a 6, isn't enough, so I'll spend some Cabal points to make that enough. Yes, 5 Cabal points spent, making that go off, and that's being put on the Terminators. Now he's going to do a Doom Bolt, which is like a smite, but it's just a flat 3 mortal wounds rather than D3 or D6. That's gone off, and that's going to take 3 mortal wounds on your Black Knights.
Okay.
So one of them's dead.
Right.
So 3 wounds each, haven't they?
Yes, they do.
Cool.
That's a bit mean.
Yeah, well, it is a little bit. Doom Bolt. So, yeah, okay. The sorcerer that's behind Araman is going to do a smite. Little smitey smite. I think. Yeah, let's do that. So that's an 8 and a 9, so that does go off. D3 mortal wounds for 1. I'm going to spend some Cabal points to have an extra D3. So it's 1 plus 1. So 2 mortal wounds on your bikes. So one of them's on a wound. Okay. Right. Infernal Master. Smite into the bikes. It goes off on an 8. For 3 mortal wounds. So that's another one dead. So one's on a wound. Right, so there's 1 bite left on 1 wound. How annoying, because now my plasma cannon can't shoot this turn. Terminators, they're going to do a time flux to try and bring one of them back to the unit. It goes off. I bring one back to the unit. How many did you kill? Oh, just the 1. Alright. Right, unit of Rubicon here that took a mortal wound. Luckily, the unit has the healing power. They can use it to heal themselves. It's a 4 plus 1, 5. It only goes for a 5, so that's quite handy. So they've just about healed the guy who got a headache. So that's them done. Moving over here, these guys are going to do a Firestorm. No, they're not. They haven't got Firestorm. They've got Cookapop's Curse. What's that one do again? Yeah, let's do that. Demonic Curse. So that goes off. Yep, Heavy Intercessors are in range of Cookapop's Curse to Heavy Intercessors, so they got -1 strength in all their ranged attacks. Which is nice, because they're all like strength 5, weren't they? Or something.
Yes.
So now you're winning me on 4s instead of 3s. Glorious. Okay, I think that's it for Psychic. Well, I can do a Smite with the imprints. So let's do a Smite with the imprints. So I've done 1, 2, 6, that becomes a 7. So I've done 1, 2, Yeah, I think that goes off because this is only the third one. And I've got Cabal points I can spend anyway. But D3 into your Infiltrators. 2 more wins in your Infiltrators.
Okay.
One's dead.
One's dead.
I can't be bothered to do Swell by the Walk because he's not charging this turn. And he's not going to get rid of any vulnerable saves this turn. Because he's not close enough. So that's my second phase, John. I'm going to start shooting you with things now, if that's alright. Yeah?
No.
Annoyingly, my Halberd can't shoot because he's got a blast weapon and there's still a bite left. That's very annoying.
Yes.
But the one next to him's got a multi-melter. He's going to shoot your plane.
Okay.
Is there any strats or anything you can do with him? He's minus one hit anyway, isn't he?
Minus one hit. There's one now I can make his vulnerable save better.
Did you want to have a look at that? Yes, John has activated high speed focus. That's the one.
Yep.
So you got 4+ invulnerable save now.
Yep.
I've got 2 metal shots coming in. Hit on 4s because you're minus one hit. Because you're a plane.
Yes.
I hit one of the times. Strength 8, I'll wound you on 3s, I'm guessing. Yep. -4, but it's now -3 and you got a 4+ invulnerable save. Ooh, yeah. Come on, or D6 damage.
Do damage.
3. Takes 3 wounds. Okay, moving on to the rubric squad here. Going to shoot the bolts into your plane.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm hitting on 4s. I'm rerolling 1s because of armament. And I'm winning on 5s. 1 at -2, which becomes -1, but either way it's a 4 up. You're fine. Okay. Right. Other unit of rubrics. Same again. This time I've got more shots because there's more in rapid fire range. And they're not re-rolling either. So 4s. Oh wow. 2 hits. 2 wounds though. 2 4-ups. 2 wounds off your plane.
Oh.
I'll take that. Okay.
Yeah.
Down to 6. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Alright. I am going to shoot some guns. Right. Terminators, they're going to open fire. 2 missile racks into your plane.
Yeah.
The 2 Soul Reaper cannons into your plane. And then all the bolters into the nearest intercessor unit.
Okay.
Alright?
Yep.
4 missile shots. Hitting on, I'm getting +1, -1, so 3s. All hit. Winning on 3s. 3 wins. It's -2, it goes down to -1, but you got 4+ invulnerable save anyway. 3 4-ups. That's 3d3 damage. It's 3 damage. Brilliant.
Right.
I'm glad I put the Soul Reaper cannon into it as well. So that's 10 more shots. Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. Because of Araman, didn't help. Useful. And then these are winging on 5s. Oh no, it's going to survive. 2 more invulnerable saves. Yeah, it's down to 2 wounds. Yeah, it survived. Okay. And then I've got many combi bolt shots. Right, yes, many bolter shots through the trees at the nearest intercessor squad. So +1, -1. So I'm hitting on 3s. I'm rerolling the 1s. That's a funny noise. Right, we're back. Okay, so that's a clock dice. Rerolling these 1s. Oh, didn't help. Okay, remove all those. Decent array of hits though. Oh, come here. Right. Winning on 4s. It's not amazing. That is, what's that? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. -2, which is -1. 7 4-ups on those intercessors, John. Not that great. I've killed 1.5 dudes. Oh no, you got your shrugs from your Apothecary nearby.
Yes, I do.
So you got 3 6-up shrugs. So yeah, still killed 1.5 guys.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I'm getting very close to killing things. I'm not actually killing them. Bike on a wound. Plane on 2 wounds. Only an intercessor and a half dead.
This front one, wasn't it?
Yeah, the front one, yeah. Okay, let's move round to this unit here. Putting everything into those infiltrators there. And I'm going to spend a CP to give them all an extra shot on their bolters. I think.
Ooh, nasty.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's open fire with the Soul Reaper cannon first. Hitting it on freeze. Rerolling ones for the Demon Prince. The Prince of Demons. Didn't help. Reading on freeze. Ooh, 4 at -3. Cheeky. Becomes -2, but 4 5-ups.
4. Ooh.
So I've just took a wound off one. That was interesting.
What's that on the
on the infiltrators? Yeah. Oh, so you can ignore that because of the helix.
Because of the, yeah.
Brilliant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Rapid firing. Extra shots. Bolt pistol. Let's try and kill at least one of these guys, shall we? Let's try and kill a Space Marine. Okay. Falls to wound. Wow, that was terrible. 5. It'll become -1. So 5 4-ups. Because of the contemptual armour. So 1.5. Same as what I did over there with the Terminators. Interesting. Okay. And I've got my Contemptor. My Contemptor Dreadnought. So that plane's really bracketed now, isn't it? Like it can't hit a barn door with a banjo. So do I just leave it? Or do I just finish it off? No, okay, so I'm going to spend a CP to increase the AP of my Contemptor Dreadnought because he's near its sorcerer with enforced fusillade or whatever it's called. Actually, before I do that, let's shoot Airman's and my Infernal Master's pistol up at your plane. Shoot some pistols at you. So Airman's will hit on a 2, the other guys will hit on a 3. And I'll wound you on a 4+ save. Oh, a pistol put you down to a wound. Would have been good if that finished you off, wouldn't it? Finish your plane off with a couple of pistols. Like, pew pew! I'm just going to put everything into your Dreadnought, I think. Because the extra AP will counter Armour of Contempt.
Okay, yeah.
And then hopefully it will do something. So let's do the 4 las cannons. So I'm hitting on freeze. They will hit. I'm winning on freeze. 3 at -4 now, but then becomes -3 again. So 3 6-ups. See the extra AP matters because you got a 5 left.
Yeah.
See, 3d6. That becomes 3 1 1. 5 wounds. So he's got 3 left. And I've got the crack missiles. I can reroll the ones because he's near airman. Thank God for that. Snake eyes. Oh, and then I'll reroll the double one into a 1 and a 2. Brilliant. So I've crippled that, not killed it. Crippled the bite, not killed it. Crippled the dreadnought, not killed it. I've literally killed nothing. Well, I killed a couple of bites. But that was with mine bullets. Okay. Charge phase, I guess. My Hellbridge's going to charge your bike.
Yeah.
Just shove him in for me. Turn around and smack it one. I can't charge your plane because it's a plane. I don't want to charge off that objective because I want to stay on that objective. So that's it for charges. I'm going to hit you with my Hellbrick. I hit all of the times. I wound all of the times. You have 5 6-up saves.
I mean, I'm just going to take him off now.
Yeah, he's dead. Cool. Okay. So I've taken back that objective. I've got that one and I've got that one. So I do believe I've actually scored all of my secondaries.
Oh, nice.
Because I didn't fall back. I haven't moved away from objectives. Technically, I get this at the end of your turn, but I can't fail morale test because everything's fearless. So I've already got it, really. I've stormed a hostile objective. And I've got Battlefield's Primacy. So 15 points. Yeah! Awesome! Alright, so that's in the Thousand Suns turn 1. I'm ahead by 5 as we go into Dark Angels turn 2. Right, Dark Angels turn 2. At the start of the turn, you had two objectives. So that's 10 points.
Yep.
You got a command point, and then we looked at some cards and we drew some cards. So everyone with firepower, you're keeping that because you got guns, that's possible. No retreat, no surrender, so don't move off of objectives. Don't fall back or fail morale. Easy peasy. And then you got, I think you had, what was the other one that you had?
Deploy teleport homer.
Deploy teleport homer. Yeah, essentially do an action in my deployment zone or something. Yeah, that's going to happen. So you spin at CP, got rid of that, got blood and guts, kill things in combat. Probably can't do it this turn, but you got Blade Guard, there's a potential for it, and if you don't fancy it, you can always just get rid of it. But it's more durable than deploying a teleport homer. So essentially you want to shoot the crap out of me, and then just stand your ground. Very Dark Angels of you. Command phase. Told you Dreadnought to shoot better. You got your Litany of Faith off again. And you've moved things around a little bit. Do you want to talk through what you've done?
Well, I've moved the Blade Guard starting to come around this way.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're splitting up over there.
And the Chaplain and the Apothecary have sort of followed them. Lazarus has stayed.
Stayed with your Intercessors.
Yeah.
And then your Infiltrators have marched towards my rubrics over here. Going to take them on. And your plane's sort of smoking, but going over there like that.
Yeah.
With its one single wound remaining before it gets shot out of the sky. Or probably smited out of the sky, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't care about your invulnerable save, or you might just want to hit them. Yeah. And your Dreadnought moved up a little bit with your tap marine.
Yeah, that's moved
just
up.
to get a better line of fire.
Yeah.
Nice, okay. So I get phase. We need to roll for the warp storm things. It's your turn, you can do the rolling.
Okay.
Infiltrators. Seeing as though you put them on an objective. Rubrics. Heavy Intercessors. Okay, so this side's fine. You've got
Intercessor.
Intercessor squad number 1. Intercessor squad number 2. Is Lazarus on the objective as well now over there, or not? Is he within 3? No.
Nope.
My rubrics, the ones that healed themselves last time they got a headache. No, they're fine. Terminators within 3 as well. They're fine. Dreadnought with plasma. And Dreadnought with Melzer. Yeah, I'm sure he's within 3. Oh, so nothing happened this turn. Just a nice little storm, nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
Nothing to see here. Shooting phase then, John. Do you know what you're doing, or would you like a moment?
I'm heavy Intercessors.
Okay.
So same again. All firing into
The rubrics.
Okay. 2 red ones are the heavy bolter.
I don't think it made any difference, did it? Apart from the damage.
Oh yeah, damage. Oh yeah, so.
Yeah. But they're all going down to strength 4 now because of the Cocoa Pops curse. So you're hitting on 4s. No, 3s, because plus 1 hit because you stay still, minus 1 hit because of the trees.
Yeah.
So you're hitting on 3s. And you're winning on 4s now. Because they're cursed with the Cocoa Pops. It made a difference. And then it's minus something. I'm
minus
fine.
2, yeah. You're okay.
Yes. The Infiltrators.
Yep.
Are they just going to shoot the rubrics?
Yep.
Okay.
I'll get the dice.
Well, at least you're in the Tactical Doctrine now. So you get an AP on your guns at least.
Yes. How many have we got?
Right, Infiltrators, shoot the rubrics. Minus 1 hit because I'm in trees. And you're not in the trees yet. Although you're getting very close to the trees.
I'm getting closer.
And you're winning on 4s. Oh, the 6s also win. I think that might win as well. I don't know. An extra 3. That's not bad, is it? 8.
Yeah.
At minus 1, but I'm reducing it to AP 0. And then I'm getting all his dust. So 2 up saves. Oh no, 2 wins. Oh no, we've established he doesn't go does he? He just falls over. Okay. So you've got your flyer with its hitting on 5s probably, and you've got your Dreadnought and your assault bolters, and your other Dreadnought. What's next on the agenda?
Right, maybe I can see that help route yet.
Well, I didn't actually move it last time.
No.
So,
Right, so
yeah.
he's going to fire at the Contemptor.
He's going to shoot the Contemptor again, is he?
Yeah.
Why am I not surprised? The Las Cannon duel continues, although nothing actually happened last time.
Right, Twin Las Cannon.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, he does. 3 is to wound.
1.
Just the 1. Do you want to CP that or anything?
Do you know what? I might.
Okay. Nice. 5+ invulnerable saves. I don't make either of them. I'll CP one of those. Nope, didn't help. 2d6 damage. So 4 and 2. So 6. It's got 3 wounds left because of damage reduction and things. And you got a correct missile, which hits. And wounds. It becomes -1. So it still goes through. D6.
Oh.
Just the 1. But at least I can't reduce it to 0. So my Dreadnought's down to 2 wounds, yours is down to 3.
Yeah.
The duel continues. Okay, what's next?
Right, okay. Let me...
Right, we're back. Moving on to the Dreadnought. Your Plasma's going to shoot the wounded Hellbrute. Well, the more wounded Hellbrute. And then everything else at the Terminators. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so Plasma, D6 shots?
D6. 2.
Well, it's better than 1. And you're hitting on 2s at least.
Yeah, I'm going to supercharge, by the way.
Of course you are. You're a Dark Angel player. Well, you've wounded yourself, but you've hit me once. You're too far away from your captain. That does wound. I have a 5+ invulnerable save. So I'm a 1,000 Sun. Aha! What you've done is wound yourself, sir.
Right, okay, lovely.
And you got many Gatling shots and Stormbolter shots and things.
Yeah, so 8 shots from the
Mini Gatling.
Gatling.
Cool, so he's hitting on 3s because of the trees. And then this one's strength 5, so you're winning on 3s?
Yeah.
It's not bad, that's not bad. That's 6 wounds. AP 1 or something.
Yeah.
Which becomes AP none. I'll take 2 at 6, thank you very much. There we go.
Okay.
Some Stormbolter shots.
No, I'm giving it the Frag Storm.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Right, so the Icarus Rocket Pod.
Yes.
So that's D3.
Well, it'll be minimum 3, so.
Alright.
So 3 shots.
3 shots.
Hitting on 3s because of the trees. And this is strength 8?
7.
7, is it? 3 wounds, okay. AP?
-1.
Okay, so 2s then. 1 goes through. What's the damage on this thing?
2.
Oh, is it? Okay. Yeah, one of them can go down to a wound. That's fine. I can always just bring it back again. You got your plane and your Intercessors.
Yes.
Right, we're moving on to the fly. You're putting the rockets into the Dreadnought and all the bolter shots into the unit of 5 rubrics there.
Yeah.
What are we starting with? The bolter shots?
Going for the bolt shot. So
cool. So you're hitting on 5s because you're very, very, very poorly. You've hit sometimes.
I've hit. Yeah, there's
A number of times.
a number.
And it's winning on 3? Strength 5 or something?
Yeah. Oh, go away.
So winning on 3s. 3 wounds. AP?
-1.
Which becomes minus nothing. Yes, that's a shame.
He is.
2 damage though, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you have killed a rubric.
Yay.
Killed a rubric. Okay, and then you got the missiles into the Dreadnought.
Yeah.
Try and finish that off. Missed both times.
Miss.
Yeah. Okay. And you got lots of assault bolter shots. The assault bolt rifles.
I do.
You do. but they're not really that good at shooting anything really because of all this dust. I'll just get 2 up saves against them for
Yeah.
days.
I'm gonna. The
Tekmarine's got a gun, has he?
Marine, yeah. I think it's 36. Yeah, that'll be in range.
Ooh.
Right, his. Whatever it is on his shoulder. Let me just.
Right. Tekmarine's out of range. We've measured it and things. He's out of range. Front unit of intercessors that are in the trees are going to shoot the Terminators. So let's do that. Hit on freeze. We're rolling Zivans.
2s and then they haven't moved.
Did they not move? Okay, you hit on.
They move this movement phase away.
I don't know. You hit on 2s then. Oh no, you didn't move them. You just brought one back, didn't you?
Yeah.
You re-rolling the ones because Lazarus is there. Oh, I still missed one.
Woohoo.
Reading on the 4s. So all the misses are over there and all the hits are over here. That's funny, isn't it? 7. 2 ups. Yeah, I'm fine. Next unit, same again. These are hitting on freeze now because they are shooting for the trees. But I think they're still within reroll 1 range, aren't they? Which is just as well because that's a lot of ones. Okay. And 4s to wound.
1, 2.
Oh, wow. Okay. They're fine. Okay. Thanks for wasting everyone's time, John. Right. That's probably shooting done, isn't it?
Yeah.
Any charges?
Oh yeah, I'm going to charge in today.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Might as well do, I suppose.
Yeah. Might
Go,
as well.
Go on then. Roll the dice. Dare you. You're just going to shove them in. Okay.
Shove them in. There you go.
Right, Infiltrators, punching rubrics. Let's see if this works. Probably not. They'll probably be here all day hitting each other. Well, unless the Demon Prince comes over. Anyway, hitting on freeze. With no rerolls. It's not bad. And you're wounding on the 4s.
Yes.
See if you can get any of those. Oh, wow.
1.
3? Wow. How can you roll that many dice and only get 3 of them? 4 or more. Okay. 2 up saves.
I mean...
You wounded one!
Hooray!
Well, that was interesting. Okay, I'm going to punch you back with some rubrics. I've got 5 normal dudes. Okay. I'm going to hit you on freeze, and I can reroll 1s because Demon Prince. Didn't help. I'm going to wound you on 4s. That is 5 3 up saves. You've got a guy on a wound who dies, and then another guy takes a wound. Which is nice.
Yeah.
And then I have my sorcerer with his staff. And they're not Sunday staff, luckily, so it's fine. He hits on freeze. And I've got two twos. Brilliant. He'll wound you on freeze. Didn't wound. Brilliant. Yep, they're going to be there all day. Right. Is that the end of your turn, John?
Yeah.
Did you score any points for overwhelming firepower? Did you kill any units with guns?
No.
No. Did you kill any units in combat?
No.
No. But you are still not retreating or surrendering.
Mm.
So you could get 5 at some point.
Yeah.
Do you want to keep those 2?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, I'll let you have a think. I'll draw my cards and then we'll be back. And here we are, Thousand Suns turn 2. So I had 2 objectives. So I've got 10 points. Got a command point, and then I drew my cards. Got Assassination. Kill Dark Angel's characters. Probably not doable this turn, but I may or may not keep that. Grind them down. Kill more in my turn now than you kill in your next turn. 5 points. And hold the line. Get you out of my point zone, basically. I think I've got to keep you more than 6 inches away from it. So I need to kill them, or kill that, and make sure these guys don't start running over there.
I don't think they will.
That's why the Demon Prince is there. So that should be good. And yeah, Demon Prince jumped over there. I got my pact off with my Infernal Master this turn. It gave my ranged weapons on my Terminators +1 strength. And my Sorcerer Apothecary healed my wounded Terminator, which is very nice. My Rhino just moved over there just to block you, basically, John, and get in your way. Because what else is a Rhino if it's not carrying anybody? It's a roadblock. They're going to sit there on that objective. Terminators move forwards a little bit. They're still in range of that objective as well. Dreadnought and characters all moving up with them. Those Terminator Dreadnoughts have come around the corner to shoot your Dreadnought. There's a nice little firing lane down here. And then these guys have just run onto that objective there. So that's it for movement. Let's do some Warp Storm shenanigans before we get into the Warp Psychic Powers. Your Infiltrators. Don't take a mortal wound. My Rubrics. Don't take a mortal wound. Your Heavy Intercessors. Do take a mortal wound. But they do have like 3 wounds each, so, you know. My Rubrics. Don't take a mortal wound. The Terminators. Don't take a mortal wound. My Rubrics in the back corner. Don't take a mortal wound. Your Intercessors over there. Don't take a mortal wound. The ones behind them don't take a mortal wound. Is there anyone else within the range of the objective over there? Or is it just them? No. Okay, well at least something happened.
Yes.
At least we're remembering it. Right, okay. So we'll be back for the Thousand Suns Psychic Phase. Right, we're back. I did the Psychic Phase off camera because there was powers going off all over the place. Essentially, I did a smite, killed the plane. Did some buffs onto the Terminators. So I've got Glamour on them, I've got Weaver on them, I've got Presage on them. They are fully buffed. A few smites coming out from over here as well, and the Doom Bolt hitting your Intercessors. And then over here, I've swelled the Demon Prince, cursed the Heavy Intercessors, and smitten a Infiltrator as well. He's so smitten, he loves me. So yeah, that was Psychic Phase. I'm going to start shooting things now. And your Dreadnought over there's got 3 wounds left?
Yep.
Not for long. My Contemptor's going to finish off this last cannon duel and kill him. Alright?
Okay.
Did you want to pop smoke or anything?
Yes, I will.
Yeah? Okay, so I'm hitting you on 4s, rerolling 1s now. Last cannons. Freeze 20. 3 wounds at a -3, which becomes -2. So 3 5-up saves. Didn't do the extra AP this time because I'm running out of CP. 2 go through, unless you want to CP one of them. 3 damage, 1 damage, 4. You got your shrugs. Did you do your shrugs last time?
Don't think so.
We got 4 now. Let's see, and then how many did I take off last time? 5, wasn't it? Do you want to do 5 more shrugs? I don't think you did it. Can't remember you rolling them anyway. Wouldn't have made any difference because that's still 8 in total. You did. So my missiles just go into your sort of twitching Dreadnought corpse. That doesn't make sense. Blow up the wreckage. Okay. Over here, my Rubric guy's got a pistol. He's going to shoot into combat. He's hit. He's wounded. You'll have a 4-up save. And you've got a Helix Gauntlet, so you can signal that. Right. Over here, right, I need to kill that Dreadnought, essentially. So let's shoot a multi-melter at it. Because that's always fun. So, hitting on freeze. Both hit. Glorious. Wounding on freeze. Rerolling 1s because I'm angry, because I'm wounded. It helped.
Good.
2 at -4, which becomes -3. So you actually get saves against melters now. I mean, it doesn't help you, but still. 2d6. -1 to each of them. So that's a 1 and that's a 2. I'm going to spend a command point and reroll that one. Which turns into a 6, which turns into a 5. So that's 7 wounds off your finest Redemptor. So he's got some wounds left. 5. Yeah, the annoying thing is you will heal it with your Tepmarine. So let's shoot a plasma cannon at it from the other Hellbrute. D3 shots. For 2 shots. Hit on freeze. Winning on freeze. Both go through. I think you get 6 up saves again, I think, or something. Both go through anyway. 3 damage each becomes 2 damage each. Got a wound left. Got a wound left.
Oh.
Okay, Scarab Occult Terminators. The 2 Soul Reaper cannons and the 2 missile racks. I'm going to finish off your Dreadnought. I don't think I need all of those guns, but I'm going to make sure. Because otherwise he'll be on 4 wounds next turn and shoot me back. And then all the bolters into the bigger unit of Intercessors at the back. So I might maybe try a cheeky charge into the nearest one. I mean, it'd be -2 because of the gravel. But I don't want to shoot all the bolters in and just kill one guy, because that'd be so much overkill, it's ridiculous. So I'm going to start off with the missile racks into said Dreadnought. His trees have given -1 hit, but I've also got +1 hit, so I'm hitting on freeze. And then rerolling Zivans for Ariman. So everything's hit. Winning on freeze. Just the 1 for the missiles, which is -2, which becomes -1. So 1 4-up from the missiles. Okay. And then I have 10 Soul Reaper cannon shots. Oh, the trees are falling over, are they? Well, to be fair, I'm shooting missiles and Soul Reaper cannon shots through the trees. So hit on freeze with the Soul Reapers. Rerolling the 1s. So I've only missed twice. These are strength 7 now, because they got buffed up by my Infernal Master. So 4s to wound. 3. Not as many as I'd hoped for, but 3 at -3, which becomes -2. So 3 5-up saves. So even with a command point, he is dead. Does he blow up? No. But he is crumpled to death in front of the Tepmarine. The Tepmarine now has no vehicles to repair. He's like, oh no, the machine spirits have failed us. Let's run away. Alright, all the bolters into the bigger unit of Intercessors over there. Okay, many bolter shots hit in the unit of Intercessors behind. Hitting on freeze because of +1 and -1. And I'm rerolling Zivans. Excellent. Excellent. And wounding on freeze because they're strength 5 because they got buffed by the master. I did get lots of 1s and 2s. Still a fair amount of wounds at -2 though, which becomes -1 obviously, but still. 4, 8, 12, 16, 17 4-up saves. Did you want to use those? 17 4-ups on 5 guys. That's not bad. 1, 2, 3, 3.5. So you've got 1.5 guys left. We got shrugs as well from the Apothecaries.
Yeah.
Is the Apothecary in range of them?
No.
No?
No.
Okay, so that's 3.5 dead then. Okay. Rupert Rain's here now, shooting through the trees at the same unit of Intercessors, unit of 2. Hitting on 4s because of trees. And they're out of Araman range, so I've only hit you once. Out of all those. And that was wounded. That was a complete waste of time. Sorry, everybody. Right, the Rhino, which is also going to be a waste of time, but I'll do it anyway. Shooting your Blade Guard. Combi Bolter. Oh, it's wounded twice. Cheeky. I mean, you're going to have 2-up saves, but cheeky. Yeah, I think it's 2-up saves. I don't think it was an Inferno Combi Bolter. They are Inferno Combi Bolters, so the 3 did fail, and you failed the Shrug, so I do actually tickle a Blade Guard. I mean, he's going to be healed in a minute anyway. Yes. Unless the Havoc Launcher, John, manages to kill him with D6 shots. For 3 shots. Hitting on freeze. Winning on 4s because you're transhuman. No. But it had nothing else to shoot at. Right. Charge phase. He's going in.
Yeah.
Splat.
Nice.
And then those Terminators is an 8-inch charge because of difficult ground into that 1 Intercessor.
I'm going to make it.
Let's go for it. It's a fail. I'm not going to spend my last CP on that. That's fine.
I kind of wanted them to get in so they'd be closer to my blade guard.
Yeah, I mean, you can't come around the other way with the blade guard because I parked the rhino in the way. But I've only got one CP left. I'm not going to waste it on that. So yeah, okay, right. Let's kick things off with the Demon Prince. Did you want to transhuman them or something? Because I will be winning you on 2s otherwise. Have a think. Okay, on to the Demon Prince. You're choosing not to transhuman because it will cost you 2 CP and you've only got 3 left, basically.
Yeah.
So I'm going to hit you on 2s with his sword. I've missed 1. Do I command point that? I've only got 1 command point. No. I will wound you on 2s. I've dropped another one. It's 5 at -3, which becomes -2. So 4 5-ups. So I've killed 3 1s and a 5. Brilliant. I've killed 3, so that's half the unit dead. And then I've got an extra attack with my Talon, which hits and doesn't wound. Okay. So it's 2 guys and then the wounded guy. One of them was wounded. Wounded. You can hit me back with these infiltrators now, John.
Woohoo!
But you can only allocate up to half of your attacks into the Demon Prince if you wanted to hit the Demon Prince. Or whether you just want to punch the rubrics, because one of them's on a wound. If you kill him, that's less attacks hitting you back. I've attempted you.
I'll attack the rubric Marines.
Yeah, makes sense. Easier to wound, and they've all got 2-up saves anyway, so at least you're more likely to actually do something.
Yeah, so 3 and 4.
Right, punching the rubrics, and you're hitting on 2s.
Yeah, 2.
Because you didn't move in my movement phase, funnily enough, and you're a Dark Angel. So that's not bad. You're moving them on 4s. That's not bad either, John. That's not bad at all. 3, 4, 5, 7. Take out the 3s.
Yeah.
It's 7 2-ups though, but I've got a guy on a wound. He's still got a wound. It's unfortunate. Right, let's pile in some dudes. Without knocking all the trees over. Let's go punch some Space Marines. How many guys have I got there? 3, 6. It's got 5 normal guys. Right, hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s, didn't get any. And running on 4s. 5 3-up saves, John. So you're fine. Then I have my Sorcerer of his Staff. Hits twice. Wounds twice at -1, which becomes nothing. And that's 2 fails, so, and then D3 damage each. So then the next one will just kill him. So I've killed 1 guy. Okay, so I've took back that objective, which is interesting. And you may fail a morale test, and you can't take insane bravery because that's the mission rule. So you've got a couple of morale tests here, and that could impact your no retreat, no surrender, John.
It is, yeah.
So you've got an Intercessor unit over there. That's only got 1 man left in it now.
Oh, yeah.
So you lost 4 in that unit. Should we see what happens? He's fine. The other unit lost 3. So I think unless you're on a 6, he's fine. And these guys lost quite a few. I think you might be okay. Well, no, he killed 3. They killed 1. I also killed 1 in the psychic phase. 2, 3, 4. I think I've killed 5 or 6 this turn.
6 maybe, because I think 2. Or was it 3 or?
I think you're okay, because I think they killed 1 in combat, they killed 1 in psychic, and he only killed 3.
Okay.
So I think you're just about okay. Okay, cool. Okay, so at the end of the turn then, how many units have I actually killed? I killed both your Dreadnoughts and the Flyer. this turn.
Oh, this turn, yeah.
Yeah. So you need to kill 3 units to stop you from getting ground them down.
Okay.
Hold the line
Right.
is possible as long as you don't get near my deployment zone. Assassination, I haven't got that. But I think I'll keep that because my Terminators are getting there, so I'll keep that. And then we'll move into Dark Angels turn 3, where you have 2 objectives. And then we'll come back after your command and movement phase. Okay, we're back. Dark Angels turn 3. You got 10 points on your primary, that objective, and the one over there. You got your litanies off as well, and you got a command point. You got your litanies of hate and mantra of strength off because you're getting near combat now.
Mm-hmm.
And for your objectives, you've kept overwhelming firepower, or you kept previously before I killed all your guns. You got grind them down, kill more units than I kill, and area denial, both of which are going to be tricky, but that's what you've got.
Yes.
And did you spend a CP to change one out?
Did,
I can't remember because you've got something which was even more difficult. No prisoners, yeah. Kill 30 wounds. Good luck with that. Yeah, so in terms of movement phase, these guys fell back. I mean, wherever you fell back, I was able to heroically intervene. But you've fallen back so you can shoot things, basically. Blade Guard and Chapman have started coming this way to get stuck in. It's 9-inch charges into them when we get to it. Or you can just go and hit Rhino. And your Apothecary, start with your Intercessor. Healed one from one unit, pick one up from another unit. And you've moved back a little bit because 10 Terminators, #scary. And then we've got the second phase, so we've got to find out what goes on in the Warp Storm. Where are we going to start?
Let's start with this one.
Right, Rubrics are fine.
No.
Heavy Intercessors. Fine.
2 units over.
Heavy Intercessors, one of them takes a wound. They both take a wound. We've got 5 up shrugs because you've got Lazarus. So one of those units takes a mortal wound. And then I've got my Rubrics over here in the middle and the Terminators as well. Where do you want to start?
So, Rubric.
Rubrics in the middle. They're fine. Terminators in the middle.
Terminators.
Oh, one of them takes a wound. Cheeky. And the Rubrics in the corner. Don't. Oh no, my Terminators have taken more wounds. It's alright, I can heal them in my command phase. Brilliant. Okay. Shooting then, I guess, John?
Yes.
With what little guns you have left.
Yes.
But you will not retreat, you will not surrender.
Let's see how this turn goes.
Yeah, I mean, this could be the turn. If things don't go well in your turn and my turn, that could potentially be it.
Yeah.
But we shall see. So you've got some guns.
Yes.
What are you going to aim at? There's a big demon, and there's a unit of Rubrics.
Oh, shoot the demon.
Shoot the demon.
Yes.
Cool. Just remember your guns are strength 4.
Yes.
Beast toughness 6 anyway, so you would have been winning on 5s anyway, actually. Yeah. Makes no difference.
Right, okay.
But you would, do them differently this time because he's got -1 damage.
Okay, how does he?
Yes. Did you still want to shoot at him?
Hang on, let me ponder.
Change of mind, shoot the Rubrics, probably because you're more likely to actually kill something.
Yes.
Yeah, so you got, 4 normal shots and 2 heavy shots or something?
Yep.
Cool. And yeah, because you shoot at them, you might as well do it all at one go.
Do it together.
So you're hitting on 3s, because I'm still in the tree. Oh, you can see them without going into the tree, so you're hitting on 2s.
Oh,
just as well, because you got 3. Winning on 4s, though, because you got the Cocoa Pops cast.
Yeah.
You're going to snap, crackle, and pop. That made a big difference.
Mm-hmm.
Just the 1.
1.
At minus something. What's the minus? -1 or -2?
I think it's -2 for the heavy.
Yep, -2. Kill the Rubric. There was 1 on the wound. He's dead. Splat. Cool. Right, we did some small arms from the pistols over here. No damage caused. Moving over to the Forge Boltrons in Tech Marine. Into the Terminators. See if the Tech Marine can get in the fight. Seeing as we've not got no Dreadnoughts anymore. He hits every time.
Oh, heck.
Even with the -1 from the trees. Because he hits some 2s, doesn't he, normally?
He does.
Strength?
Strength 5.
Oh, cheeky. Freeze. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, moving on.
Intercessors?
Right, how many have I got there? I've got
Not enough.
4. Is that it?
Not enough.
Is that it? Okay.
that from both the units?
Yeah.
Okay. You shooting the Terminators? Or did you want to try and finish off that Dreadnought? Because you're not really going to do much damage to the Terminators. At least he's got a 3-up save, they got a 2-up save.
I'm not really going to do much damage. What's the...
He's only got 2 wins
Oh,
left.
they're in range. Is he?
No, this Dreadnought's only got
that
2.
Dreadnought.
That Dreadnought's only got 2 wins left.
Oh yeah, no, go for it.
At least you might actually kill something for your overwhelming firepower
Yeah,
tally
yeah.
then. There's no point shooting the Terminators, you're not going to kill them. So, 4s actually, because you moved and there's trees.
Yes.
But most of them are over 4s anyway, to be honest. I think it's only made the difference of 1 shot. Winning on 5s, but I've only got 2 wins. And
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
that's not bad, that, isn't it? It's -2 because tactical doctrine, which becomes -1, so I need 4s. You might actually do it, John. You've done it, John. That was terrible. Kill my Dreadnought. Does it blow up? No, but you.
Yeah, it'd only be -1, wouldn't it? If he
Yeah, but I rolled loads of 2s. It's dead. They've got 2 towards your overwhelming firepower. Now you kill 1 more unit with guns, John. And there is a Hellbrute on 4 wounds. You can maybe gun that one down next turn if you're lucky.
Yeah, sure.
Well, you got more of a chance of killing that with the bolters than you have the Terminators.
Yeah, true.
So, you know.
True. Okay.
Is that all your guns? I think it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Charges?
Charging.
So, you're going to go for the Demon Prince?
I'm going to go for the
With your 9-inch charge?
Yeah.
Go for it. You do have command points if you need them. You're going to need them.
I will... Yeah. Come on.
It's an 8.
Oh.
Oh, nearly. And now they're in the way of the Chaplain, so you can't charge the Rhino.
No.
That's unfortunate. Is that all your charges?
Yeah.
Alright. Just going to heroically intervene into them. There was no way, because you were literally trapped between them, there was no way you could have moved far enough away.
No.
6 attack still, because it's well by the warp. Did you want to transhuman them or anything?
No.
Hit on 2s. Hit every time. Winning on 2s. That is 6 5-up saves because of the contemptual armour of contempt. 6 5-ups. Yeah, they did. Splats. Okay.
Split.
So I've now killed 4 for grinding them down this battle round. Oh dear, dear, dear. Okay. Right, well, that's the end of your turn, I guess, John.
Yeah.
So, in terms of secondaries, you haven't scored any. In terms of units killed, though, you have got 1 for grinding them down. Because you killed the Dreadnought. So if I don't kill a single unit in my turn, you will get 5 points.
Okay.
Alright?
Yep.
It's unlikely, but you never know. Did you want to discard any of your cards? I mean, Arid and Isle's looking almost impossible. Grinding down is going to be tricky. You've almost got overwhelming firepower. You're so close. So close to getting it.
Take me all game to do it.
But I have secured hold the line and grind them down, so I get 10 points. Which is very nice. I'll let you have a think, and then we'll be back for Thousand Suns, turn 3. Right, here we are, Thousand Suns, turn 3. I maxed my primary for this turn, because I had the one in the corner, the one in the middle, and the one that was over here for 15 points. So I've got 25, I've got 50 points to your 35 at the moment. So what that was that, 15? 15 ahead? That's right, that's maths. Command phase, got a command point, healed my Terminator, and drew some cards. So I've still got Assassinate. I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon, but killing your characters sounds like the chaos thing to do, so I'll keep that. Behind enemy lines, get some units behind your lines. I can give that a go. Again, might not get it now, but should get it at some point. And deploy Teleport Homer. I'm not going to bother doing it, but I didn't want to waste a CP to swap it out, so I'll just get rid of that later on. So the plan over here, advance the rubrics, flew the Demon Prince over, start getting these guys over towards this way for behind enemy lines. He can murder them. They can get over here next turn, and that's my 2 units in your back passage. Doesn't sound painful at all, does it?
Not at all.
No. Over there, Hellbrutes will continue marching down the flank, just because I know they've got a nice shot into your blade guard. As have the Terminators, because the Rhinos moved out of the way to block your path towards the rubrics and get on the objective. And the Terminators and the Sorcerers in the middle have started walking towards the Blade Guard and jump on them. And they've been buffed up with the Infernal Master again to get extra strength on their guns. Although you're transhumans, that probably doesn't actually make any difference whatsoever. But, oh well, I've done it now. Psychic phase, we need to do warp storm things.
Yep.
Rubrics in the corner. They're fine. Rubrics in the centre. They're fine. The Rhino takes a mortal wound.
Hey.
Okay, fine. Heavy Intercessors take a mortal wound. I think the Demon Prince might just be out. And then you've got the 2 Intercessor squads.
Yeah.
So the 1-man unit is fine. Other unit is fine. So a couple of mortal wounds here and there. Cool. Let's work out how many cabal points I've got. Psychic phase. I've got 15 cabal points. Let's start with the Demon Prince, the Prince of Demons. Swallowed by the warp. Need a 6. That's an 8 plus 1, 9. That goes off. He's made himself super strong again. And then he's going to do a smite. 5. That's a 6. That goes off. D3 mortal wounds. For 3 mortal wounds, I'm going to spend some cabal points. Drop dice don't count. And do an extra D3 mortal wounds into them. Actually, no, I won't. I'll do that over there in a moment. So just 3 mortal wounds on your heavy intercessors. So just pick one up basically and keep the dice there. This unit here, I'm not going to do the Cocoa Pops curse because they're not really going to be shooting at me now. Instead, it's going to smite you. 5 plus 1 is 6. Yeah, that goes off. D3 for 1. So that kills the guy that's on a wound. Okay. Let's move over to Ahriman. And he is going to do a Weaver of Fates. He can reroll because he's Ahriman. Just as well, because he would have perilled quite a few times today otherwise. Doesn't go off. Okay, nothing I can do about that. They're not going to get a 4+ invulnerable save this turn. But can I give them +1 to hit with Presage? Yes, I can. Excellent. Can I do a cheeky little Doom Bolt straight into the Blade Guard? That's a 4, which I can just reroll an Ahriman. Yep, that goes off. 3 mortal wounds into your Blade Guard. And then got shrugs at the moment because you didn't do your Litany of Faith. You did your combat ones.
No, I didn't.
So that's 1 dead. And then I'm going to spend some Cabal points to do an additional D3 into them. For an additional 3. That's another one. Dead. Splat. Pop goes their heads. Spending a CP on Ahriman for him to do an additional power. A smite into the Blade Guard. Ahriman, I can reroll that. 7, 8. Yep, that goes off. D3, mortal wounds. For another 3. Pop goes another Blade Guard. Well, they're quite easy to kill, aren't they? Storm Shield, Transhuman, don't care. Just mine bullets. Mine bullets. Cool, so that's Ahriman done. Moving on to the Terminators, Glamour of Zinch. Yep, that's gone off. They're now -1 to hit. Excellent. Just as well, because I haven't got a 4+ invulnerable save. So that's them done. And then these chaps. Yeah, smite from these chaps into the Blade Guard. Need an 8, but obviously I'm getting +1 to cast, so I need a 7. Like that. D3 more mortal wounds. Just the 1 this time, John. Just the 1. I've had 3s quite a lot, but just the 1 this time.
Is that already
And then the Infernal Master. He may as well do a smite as well. So I need a 9, which is an 8 on the dice now. And that goes off. Because that becomes a 10. And then I can spend some Cabal points to get that up to an 11 to make it a Super Smite. So I can give extra +1 to that. So D6. Well, just 1 anyway. Oh well. Kills the 1 with a wound, I suppose. I think that's enough Psychic, John.
Yeah,
don't you? That wasn't too bad, was it? I've buffed my Demon Prince, I've buffed the Terminators and killed 4 Blade Guard veterans.
Yeah.
Not too shabby. I'll take that. Kicking off the shooting phase With the Hellbrute with multi-melter shooting the lone intercessor of his squad. Shooting through the trees though, but I've hit twice anyway. 2 6-up saves because of Armour of Contempt.
Okay.
Can he survive?
Yeah.
No, he's very dead. Let's shoot the plasma cannon from the Hellbrute behind the other intercessor squad. D3 shots.
Oh, Apothecary's there. I can shrug.
Oh, okay. You want me to do him with 2d6 damage, do you?
Different.
There you go. Go and shrug 7 wounds.
I don't know why.
He's dead. Right. Anyway, I had 1 shot with a plasma. It hits. It wounds. You have a 5-up save from that. 1 5-up save. Yeah. You're fine. Okay. But I've melted someone's head. And then all the Terminators are going to unload into the... Ooh, I'm going to shoot the Chaplain because I've got Assassinate.
Coward.
And then I can charge the Blade Guard. That makes more sense, doesn't it?
Yeah. Do you not want to get it? Do you not want to fight me in combat?
Oh, I will. I'll shoot the Chaplain and then fight the Blade Guard in combat.
Okay.
So I'll count up many dice and shoot absolutely everything into that Chaplain. Combi Bolters into Chaplain. Hitting on 2s, rerolling the 1s. After rerolling those 8 1s, I've only missed 1 shot. Winning on 4s now because of transhumanness. So let's start taking these out. That one's weirdly cocked. Try again. That many at -2, which becomes -1. So it's on your 4+ invulnerable save either way. How many wounds has he got? 4, 5? Not enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, not enough.
No.
And I've still got rockets and soul reaper cannons to go into him as well. I mean, he's dead. He's very dead. Cool. Okay, let's do some charges. Doom Prince and the Heavy Intercessors. He's made it. Did you want to bother overwatching or anything? Or don't you care?
What, get into the
No, Doom Prince into them.
Ooh. No, I won't.
No? Okay,
Nah.
Wee's gone in with a 5. Terminators into the Blade Guard. It's a 7, I'm pretty sure they're in. Right, Terminators made the charge. I've piled in. I've kept 1 of them within rear range of Araman, just because I can.
Yeah.
So I've got 8 with the Capeshes and the staff. So let's do the Capeshes first. They're hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s. Because of Araman. Didn't really help. I am strength 5, but you're transhuman, so 4s.
Mm-hmm.
4s to wound! With no rerolls. Oh dear. Got quite a few. I've got a few as well. 4, 8, 11. And they will be Storm Shield saves. You may touch my dice. And each one's damaged 2. I mean, they're dead.
Yeah.
Very, very dead. Yeah, they're dead. Everyone's dead, Dave. Oh, that's me. Okay, moving on to the Demon Prince. Smacking your dudes. Oh, actually, there's 1 on a wound, isn't there? Let's do my talent first. Hits. Doesn't wound, I don't think. No, because it's less strength. Or is it? Because I'm swallowed by the warp. Hold on. No, not enough strength for the talent for the 2s to wound against Gravis. But I've got the swords. They'll hit on 2s. I've got a command point. Oh, God. Brilliant. These will be strength lots though. There'll be strength 9. Strength 10, yes, the 2s will wound with those. -3, so 5 at -2. 5 ups. 3 damage each. There's 3 of them left, they're all dead. Unless you want to CP 1. Because if 1 survives, you will have the objective.
CP it.
It didn't help.
No.
Well, coaxed you into it. Yeah, I think that's probably game, John, to be honest. Because what do you have left? 3 intercessors and a couple of characters.
Yeah.
I'm not going to put words into your mouth, but do you want to concede and flee the battle? Because I've still got my brick of Terminators, I've still got my characters,
Yeah.
I've still got the Hellbrutes, I've still got Demon Prince, and I've still got Rubent Marines floating around.
I mean, Lazarus is going to mess stuff up, you know? But no, probably not.
I think Lazarus is probably thinking, maybe I'll flee to fight another day. Because he may go in and kill a couple of Terminators, but then he'll get chopped into little pieces and smited a lot.
Yeah.
So...
No, might be a good time to stop.
Yeah, alright. So Thousand Suns win. It ended up being quite one-sided in the end, actually. Thing is, your objective... I've killed a lot more, so that's one side of the story. But your objectives were a lot more tricky to get than my ones.
Yeah.
Mine were the right ones at the right time. Like, take back an objective? Yeah, you literally had one in my deployment zone. Kill lots of units? Yeah. And then, hold the line and push forward. I had the right ones at the right time. I even managed to get Assassinate. And behind enemy lines was even possible for me next turn. But, yeah. Alright, well, thanks again for the game, John.
Thank you.
And thanks for watching, everyone. And we'll see you in the next one.